What does this key say, Daniel? It only says AutoZam. Just, I got butterflies in my belly, people. It's a bit of a hot box, people. Let me see if I can open that door. Hey, g'day everyone, this is Daniel O'Grady. Welcome to another Wasabi Cars video. Hope you're doing well, and you would have seen in the thumbnail, at least I think, my project car. It pretty much starts today. I've just rocked up. Here's the garage where everything's gonna be taking place. I'm looking at the project car right now. I'm stoked. I'll tell you what, on my way here, I was absolutely exhausted. It's a hot old day. I got no air conditioning. It's a sad old story, but when I saw this car, I lit up. I lit up, people. I cannot tell you how excited I am. But I gotta run through a few things first. I think today is just basically me showing you the car inside and out. There's a whole lot to get to. I don't think I'll be getting into the full scope of the project. I don't think that's gonna be possible. Part of the reason is I don't even know myself. Like literally, I'm a rookie, I'm an English teacher, I'm a car spotter, I'm a nature photographer of cars. You know what I'm saying? Like go to car shows, but that doesn't mean I can freaking customize a car. But I will say, the one thing that this garage do specialize in, it's air suspension, modified geometry of suspension components. So it's gonna be low. And that's clearly not a Wasabi Cars thing. But you know, this is a heck of an opportunity for me. And really, if you want to get into it really deeply, the whole purpose of me doing anything online with the Japanese Castle Explorer before Wasabi Cars, then Wasabi Cars, it was all to get out of teaching of English, you know what I mean? Which is like the cliche job in Japan. You know, it's fine. Subtext, insert subtext here. But I like cars, so give me a break, people. I gotta do what I can to enjoy this life that I have. You know what I'm saying? It's really a big deal, people. Anyway, 4Real Customs, Akita Shokai, in Tosu, in Saga Prefecture. I have a key. What does this key say, Daniel? It only says AutoZam. Just, I got butterflies in my belly, people. There it is. Now what you're looking at is, well, when we bid on it, I thought that's an AutoZam Carol. Now the AutoZam Carol is of course the Mazda Carol, and there was an early Mazda Carol that was a cool little rear engine car, and that's clearly a few decades newer. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, anyway, so I think the second generation Carol, they made that the AutoZam Carol, and there were a couple of generations of that. The earlier one was super popular. This is going to be an issue. This is going to be an issue. This is not exactly an AutoZam, even though I have the AutoZam key, even though AutoZam is on a plate on the firewall. It's not technically an AutoZam. It is one of those quirky versions, and it says right there, Ray. There is something about Ray. Look at that. Now, when I saw this at the auction, I was loving it. Quirky face, interesting. Let's get a good look at this. I think we got plastic. We got plastic here. They're the carryover from the AutoZam Carol. That's from the AutoZam Carol. We got a bit of this going on, bit of trim. Fantastic. I'm loving that. Now the deal is, this will be customized. And again, the Wasabi Cars crowd, like, oh Dan, he's not really big into the customization scene. But this is a different sort of gig, people. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. We're gonna do something awesome with this. And as I said, that's got to be looked at. That could be our first project, I think. Now, let's get inside. Now, it's also just dawned on me that I've never driven this car, and I probably won't be able to drive it until spring next year. I can smell the car. I mean, I'm getting hints of plastic. What I'm loving is we got a 3-door car, 2 doors, we got a 1 door at the back. We got people in the fish tank over here. It is gonna be so good. And let's check out the door trim here. We got electric windows, which I'm a little bit saddened. I would love the old hand crankers. Bit of chrome trim here. And another little charming aspect of this car is the chrome trim right here. Is that chrome? Yeah, that's metal. That is very, very cool. Big fan of that. It's a bit of a hot box, people. Let me see if I can open that door. Okay, now look at that spacious interior. I'm actually loving the space we've got here, this open space shelf. I'm a fan of the shelf. Okay, what's that, like a little rubber tray? Interesting. That's the poison freaking box. We gotta throw that away. We don't like the cigarettes, people. Oh, that looks pretty clean, actually. What do we got in here? Carol. Oh, what's that? Someone got excited before me by the looks of it. I've got mats. Are they generic? They fit beautifully though. They fit suspiciously beautifully. 3 pedals. What's that about, people? We got a clutch. I haven't driven a manual car for, well, I haven't driven a manual car significantly since I got my license. But we do have a 5-speed gearbox, which is incredible. And I will say that the plan is to get a turbo in this bad boy. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Gee, that closes. The engine, let's check out the engine. And I've got to say, the build will be taking place on the other channel. So please do me a favor. Do yourselves a favor, because this can only mean good things for the channel. That is to subscribe and ring that bell, people. Success, people. Now, a few technical things. The chassis is stamped AC6P. I think the earlier ones, like the early ones of the 550 engine, were AA5P, then AA6P with a 660cc engine, and then with the update you got your AC. AutoZam is legit, people. No information about engine or anything like that, but I'm assuming that's your single overhead cam engine. It's a little bit oily down there. Now, yeah, here we go. And now I did get a question from Art Bumpaynet about the Milady Special Edition. So people, I'm getting hot and it's time to get this car into the garage, and we're going to begin the disassembly. It's going to be fantastic. So please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and follow the adventures. It's probably going to take 6 to 8 months. So it's not going to be simple, people. It's going to be pretty full on. I'm going to be learning a whole lot. So do subscribe and click the bell. Everyone take it easy. I'll be back next Saturday with another one. Goodbye.